Alright, what's up everybody? You know what it is already. Ruby Sundays. It's your boy Hot Sizzle, aka the Commish. You know what? Normally we go through the games, we recap them, but you know what? Y'all saw the games, you know what happened. This week we're gonna talk about week 8. What's going on in week 8? Why? Because we just crossed the midpoint of the season. Some of us are feeling good, some of us are feeling like crap. I'm in the latter category, but you know what? We're not going to focus this on yours truly. We're going to focus this on the league. So let's go ahead and check things out. Alright, first of all, in the East region, we got Mr. Davy Crockett, Real American Gangsters, #1 overall. Solid team. He's got points for 816 points. He's actually scored the most points overall. Actually, no, I take that back. Texas Sledgehammers has. So he scored the second most points overall. He's on he won his last game. He's 2-1 in the division. He's got a huge game coming up against Big D. Big D is #3 in the league. Could easily be #2 based on the tiebreaker with Lakaka as well as Aliens. That is an absolutely huge game. I'm gonna go out on a limb and go along with the projections and say that Big D pulls it out, but that's just me. And you know what? I think I'll go ahead and call all these games too. Alright, Hot Sizzle, myself against the Thunder from Down Under. I'm projected 139. He's projected $114. I'm going to go ahead and go with myself, only because I'm in 10th place right now. There's only so far I can go down. So many places to go up. And you know what? That's a big game, because if I can win that, we'll both be 3-5. I'll have the tiebreaker there. But again, my chances of going to the playoffs are slim to none right now. And Thunder from Down Under, if he isn't able to pull it out, his chances might be getting dim as well. Let's talk about another game. Man, this is just like the haves against the have-nots. We got Reapers against Trainwrecks. Reapers, man, he can't buy a buck. You know what? This game isn't even projected to be all that much. 83 points for Reapers against Trainwrecks with 86. They might not have updated their rosters yet, but honestly, these are two, bottom half of the league teams. Trainwrecks, just has had some bad luck, and Reapers has had some bad luck. So guess what? One of y'all has to win this week. So I'm going to go on the limb and say Reapers, just because I think that his team probably has more firepower at this time. I'm going to go with Reapers there. So right now, Hot Sizzle, Reapers. Already called Real American Gangsters against Big D. I'm going to say that Big D is able to establish himself. Real American Gangsters, he's got some firepower, but at the same time, I'm not sure about guys like Andre Johnson. I heard he's got a chest contusion, something like that. Might not be 100%. Heavy Whales against Lakaka. Man, this might look like a David versus Goliath game. But you know what? We're gonna say. I mean, who am I kidding? As long as Drew Brees, Marcus Colston, Jeremy Shockey, as long as all those guys are playing, he's got a great chance. And he's going to continue to have a great chance. And you know what? He hasn't put in a flex position. So yeah, when he puts in that flex position, which will probably be Justin Vargas, it'll get his projections up a little bit higher. But you know what? Heavy Whales is actually projected to beat him, even with his flex in there. Heavy Whales is projected to win this game. So, Peyton Manning, hey, he can carry you. Guys like Sidney Rice, he's got Sidney Rice, picked him up off of waivers, could be huge for him. Johnny Knox, if he can get going. Definitely. Alright. Next game I want to call, so I'm going just to review: Hot Sizzle, Reapers, Big D, Lakaka. Next game, best around versus Texas Sledgehammers. Texas Sledgehammers, man, 4-3, most points overall. Best around, also 4-3, in a tougher division in my opinion. And so, you could say that his 4-3 might be a little bit more meaningful. But honestly, this is going to be a great game. Best around had a big win this past week against Big D. Texas Sledgehammers has been going strong, putting up the highest points past couple weeks, really making statements with guys like Adrian Peterson and Matt Shaw. You know what? Just look at the rosters here. I mean, Texas Sledgehammers is projected to score the most out of everybody this week with 141, and best around Chuck Norris with 121. Just in looking at it, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I'm going to go I'm going to go with the upset and say Chuck Norris pulls it out. You know, Maurice Jones-Drew is back. Man, I think it's raining outside, y'all. Why didn't y'all tell me it was going to be raining? I got to travel to Roanoke tomorrow, and it's raining. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and go with best around Chuck Norris. Last game, I will crush Chris against Aliens. Hey, here we go. Two buddies going up against each other. Both these guys, you know each other. SMU. I will crush Chris. Finally gets to play Chris. This is the biggest week. I will crush Chris. Okay, if you didn't want to focus in any game besides this one, this is your opportunity. I will crush Chris. Has to crush Chris this week. Okay, and if you crush Chris, you will actually catch up with Chris because you're 4-3 and Aliens is 5-2. Huge game, absolutely huge game. I will crush Chris is projected to win, but he's got two guys on buys, two huge players in Cedric Benson and Randy Moss. Could be huge, huge losses for him. Aliens has buys with Clinton Portis and Kevin Falk, and the Patriots defense. You know, if he gets in and updates his roster, I would dare say that he's probably going to be able to pull it out just because Benson and Moss being out really hurts I will crush Chris, but you don't really know either way. So again, battery on my